Good evening. My name is Kimberly Thompson, and I just wanted to briefly just provide a project update. And in this update, I actually am going to show one of the projects that I debuted on yesterday, and then just show the two of them together. So, the inspiration for this project that I'm working on is found out of Psalm 96, verse 12, which this is an excerpt of it, which reads, "Let the trees of the forest sing for joy." And so I kind of just added in my impromptu title of the artwork saying this was a tree of joy or joyful tree. So I'm going to really allow the light to shine on some of the 3D effects as well as the color variation, so you're able to see just the variation of the color. Um, the theme with this was to try to keep the picture itself to look as realistic as possible as far as a tree is concerned. However, I also wanted to try to draw from the inspiration of it being joyful. And so that's where we had the variations of the royal purple as well as the pink and the blues. I thought that they were complementary yet contrasting colors that really kind of tied it together to give the tree a joyful appearance. And so that is the update here. What we're going to end up doing with this specifically is use this as the matte background. Excuse me for just a second as I go through the process of holding that up so you can see just how well the colors themselves really complement yet contrast, and then you also are able to see the light reflect from the matte as well as the picture itself. And so that is going to be the next step of the process. And then what we're going to end up doing in addition to that is adding on some additional color here just to kind of complete the look and just make sure that it is finished. After we get that complete, we're going to spray it with an adhesive, and that keeps the glitter from transferring. As you can tell, even on my hand, you can see where I have the glitter, and it has pretty much, because it hasn't been sprayed, it's still going to be transferable. So until we complete it and spray it, then any time that you're working with glitter, obviously you're going to have a little bit of glitter transfer. So that's one of the pictures that we have complete. And well, this one is, I should say, the one that I just debuted, the joyful tree, is still got some work to do. However, it is so close to completion. This one actually has been complete. This is really a picture that you have to see in person. Even me holding the light here is not enough to provide just how beautiful the colors and the color variations are together. This is one of, and I know I say that most of them are my favorites. I'm a little bit impartial because of the fact that, you know, as I'm working on something, obviously, it sparks that level of interest to where I enjoy making these. So it does create somewhat of a feel of this being one of my favorites. I do have to say that as you're able to see the light really hit some of those other additional elements in different places, it just, the visual, as I stated, the visual design itself is just, it creates a lot of visual interest. I've already sprayed this one, and I think that the color that I've chosen for this, and I think I'm going to go ahead and use this, is going to be this blue. It's like a turquoise blue. Originally, I thought maybe a green. When I saw it next to the green, I wasn't really sure. I may see if I can use a different or darker color blue. However, I do like this a lot. I have not made the actual decision yet, because I have some additional colors of blue in different variations that I just want to see it next to prior to actually putting it together and putting it into the frame. However, I just wanted to show these two pieces of artwork, and thank you so much for the opportunity just to be able to provide an update. Remember, you have someone in Charlotte, North Carolina that wants you to be blessed, to be a blessing, to stay encouraged, and most importantly, remember, encourage someone else. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.